Good morning.
Who are we? We are a value for money preschool that offers quality early care education that sets a crucial foundation for your child. Now, before that, let me introduce myself. I am Ramakrishna Shetty, father of two awesome kids. Now they are adults, a boy and a girl. Husband of a superwoman who's my co-founder with Angel Kids. That is my superwoman and a partner in crime. Now, I'll just give you a brief about our journey. We started in the year 2000. Before that, I dabbled in real estate, burnt my fingers, tried to set up a bar and restaurant. We had prohibition. Got into finance, did well initially, then lost whatever I made and went into deep debts. So whatever I did, I was in insurance, didn't suit me. Ultimately, I landed, thanks to my wife, with this preschool. Before this, we tied up with NIT for their LEADA. LEADA is an acronym for their multimedia education, which it's an acronym for learning through exploration, discovery and adventure. Among 13 centers in Hyderabad, we were the number one, and the model was not a success, so they had to wind up. They started offering that in school as NIT at school, and not knowing what to do, Reshma went to Bombay. Those were the days when Leena Asher had just come a couple of years back from Australia and started Kangaroo Kids. She did a survey, research, whatever you may call, because we had quite a few relatives in and around Juhu area, and their children were going to Kangaroo Kids. She studied what a preschool is about, came back, attended a few workshops. AMI used to conduct Montessori workshops. In Mount Banjara, Waldorf would conduct workshops. So she gained enough knowledge to start a preschool. And before we started, we had, just nurseries, not playgroup, not a preschool, just nursery, where a neighborhood aunt was willing to keep the children for some time till the mother finished her work, and then once she finished her work, she would pick up the child, that kind of a thing. Slightly better was somebody who worked as a teacher in a school and then started this. And maybe better than that was somebody who worked in Vidyaranya, Chaitanya Vidyalaya, PS, St. Anne's. So this was the model then. And when we started, it was like, अरे क्या पागल हो क्या? इसके लिए कौन पैसा देगा? And in our area, there were two established preschools, nurseries. So they were saying, how can you compete with them? But we went ahead, and the challenge was for us to educate not only children, but to their parents and parents' parents, that is grandparents, because we had, and even today we have a lot of joint families in our area. And I would like to narrate an incident. We had just 5 when we started off. 65 inquiries had come, out of which 5 enrolled, and the first one was my daughter. So effectively there were only 4, and the 5th one, that is the 4th outsider, joined in September. She was a girl, and on 5th September, the grandmother comes, pulls the child, shouts, what is this? Itna chota bachcha kya seekhega? Itni choti bachchi kya seekhegi? And बच्चे ही नहीं है, ये क्या स्कूल है and all that. So my wife literally had tears in her eyes. What is September 5th? Yeah? No Baba Jagjivan. Teachers Day. And that is why we have not forgotten that incident. So from there, from 5 students, more than 2,500 students have passed out from Angel Kids. A little about Angel Kids. We are the pioneers in the concept of preschool as far as Hyderabad is concerned. we started sometime in January. Eurokids came to Hyderabad for the next academic year. And we have 20 plus years of experience. That is gold. Over 2,500 satisfied parents, proud builders of strong foundation. We believe in building a strong foundation in the future generation. Now, what is the problem that we solve? Before that, we'll talk about vision. Right from day one, right from inception, we were focusing on quality, on excellence, and that is why our tagline, right from the beginning, we had this preschool for excellence as our tagline. And vision. Reshma happened to do a course in ISB, 10,000 Women Entrepreneur Program, which is sponsored by Goldman Sachs. And now also today she would be coming back from Bangalore collecting a certificate, some advanced program they had. Because Mr. Modi was in Hyderabad, they called them to Bangalore. It was a 3-day program. Before that, they had online classes. Now, inspired by 10,000 Women Entrepreneur Program, she has decided to have a target of, it is her dream, of having 1,000 women entrepreneurs and 10,000 employees, women employees. You know, the ratio is like this. If you have 1,000 preschools, 10 manpower of 10 in each preschool, that makes it 10,000. Services we offer. The primary services is the preschool, that is playgroup, nursery, LKG, UKG. That is the primary business. Then additional services are after school activities, preschool teacher training, and we intend to start daycare soon. Why is now the best time? Now, in the year 2018-19, there was a survey done, and the organized preschool market was the business of 30,000 crores, and the estimated growth rate was 25 to 30%. So that, and the organized market is just 20%. So the total market is, if you calculate, 1.5 lakh crores, and that is total addressable market. You may not get the entire thing, but so much potential is there. And and most of this is in the middle class segment, mid segment. Apart from that, we have the NEP, National Education Policy, which has come out in 2020. According to this, preschool is compulsory and it has been extended till 2nd standard. So we have a good potential there. There's a lot of scope for preschools, and not just that, during the pandemic, at least 500 plus preschools have closed down in Hyderabad, and there was a 27-year-old school in Bangalore which closed down. Okay, so people couldn't take it, but you know, when they say, when the going gets tough, the tough get going. And another reason why you should go for a preschool is it commands respect. Maybe not all businesses you get respect, but as a preschool teacher or a teacher, you get respect. Why budget preschools? Today, because of the pandemic, people have just come out of the pandemic. The middle class segment, there are a lot of cases where, you know, they cannot take a big financial burden, particularly the middle class, and the inflation is also slightly on the higher side, and we want to make this affordable for the middle class. And what we are offering is value for money. For the franchisee, this is for the students. For the franchisee, it is low investment, easy to set up. Now, when it is low investment, it is easy to set up, because we're going to make it simple, without any frills. Faster ROI and shorter payback period. At the same time, it is low risk because your investment is low. I'll just conclude by saying, with this last slide, why Angel Kids? I've put it under 3 categories. Growth strategy, 2 decades of experience. I mean, they say, Robert Kiyosaki says, you should learn from someone who's done it and who's been there and done it. So 20 years we have done it. The same model can be replicated elsewhere also, and it is a scalable model. Our model is such that it is not only scalable for us, franchisors, but also for the franchisee. And it is affordable. Affordable not only for the preschool parents, but even to the franchisees. And business model is, our philosophy is not to be the best. That doesn't mean, we are going to compromise on quality, but to be the only one. So when I say only one, we believe in no royalty. All these preschools, you would have seen, Europe, it started off with 30% royalty. They started off with 6 schools, all the 6 wound up. Now even today, I think nobody's charging that kind of royalty, but 15 to 20%, many of them are charging. Why should anybody pay royalty when the effort is by the franchisee? So that is one, and that's why we believe in no royalty. Normal franchise fee we will be charging. That is, if a fees of a child is 30,000 rupees, that much only we will charge per year. Because tomorrow if the fees goes up, our franchisee fee also will go up. This is just to cover basic marketing costs. Now let me tell you, if you are doing the marketing, you have to pay the digital agency plus your social media cost. You cannot do anything with that kind of amount. But there will be synergy when we are doing it. That's the reason this nominal cost. And the benefits, break-even is faster, franchisee ROI is higher, more profits to the franchisee, can scale up fast, simply said, faster business growth and hassle-free. You don't have to do anything. Everything will be, you just have to follow our guidelines and then you will be a success. Thank you. Any questions during the break? And my number is there, my email is there. You can contact those of you who are there.